the aunt that she did not like pastors. The aunt called again a few days later and again invited Angelina to meet the pastor. I don't want to see any pastor or go to any church, Angelina said. Then the aunt called with sad news that her husband had died, and she was calling family members to attend the funeral. She asked Angelina to inform the Adventist pastor about the death and invite him to come and pray for the family. Angelina called the pastor. Pradeep Saina was the name of the pastor. He prayed and encouraged the family from the Bible. Angelina's mother liked the pastor and asked him to visit her home. She had many questions, and she and father spoke with the pastor for 3 hours. After praying together, they asked the pastor to return the next day, and the pastor invited the family to attend church on Sabbath. Father and mother and Roshin went to the church the next Sabbath, but Angelina didn't go to the church because she was not interested in pastors. They sensed something was different about the church, the Seventh-day Church, and they asked for Bible studies. After 3 months, all three were baptized. That's the father, mother, and Roshin. They were all baptized, but Angelina refused to join them. After the baptism, the pastor continued giving Bible studies at their home. When he visited, Angelina went to another room and waited until he left. Even though she shut the door, but she could hear the discussion and the prayers. A year and a half passed. One day, Angelina abruptly announced to her mother to call the pastor, and she said that, "I want to take Bible studies, so call the pastor." Everyone was shocked. How could it happen? Mother said, "We have been praying for a year and a half." The pastor thought Angelina was joking, but he gave the Bible studies. Angelina gave her heart to Jesus in 2017. A few months after the baptism, Angelina surprised her parents again. "I want to marry the Adventist pastor," she said. "I want to be a pastor's wife." Her parents were worried about what the pastor would say, and they cautiously told him about her daughter's wish. They didn't know that Pastor Pradeep had been praying for a wife for 3 years. He had never considered Angelina as possibility, but when he learned about her desire, he couldn't refuse. "I will accept her as my wife," he said with a big smile. Pradeep and Angelina were married in October 2018. What do you say? Today, Angelina works as a nurse and serves as a deaconess at the church where her husband pastors in Gorakpa. She is thrilled that God has used her life to bring people to Him. Amen. So today's 13th Sabbath offering will today's so far 6 children to the school. So far, she has brought 6 children to the school, which is one of the projects that will receive part of the 13th Sabbath offering next week. Thank you for planning a generous offering. I call Teacher Evans.
Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. Now today the motto is Christian citizenship. So anytime someone stands and says Pathfinders, you answer Christian citizenship. tujaribu Pathfinders. Pathfinders. I cannot hear. Pathfinders. Now, before I call the Sabbath School Superintendent, I'd like us to do a short ceremony, the flag raising ceremony. So listen to the command. Pathfinders, please let us go outside. Thank you very much. Set up. Pathfinder song. Stop beat.
Mark registers. Wakati huu nitauliza walimu wa lesoni za watoto na za watu wakubwa waweze kusimama tuweze kupata ombi kutoka kwa Elda Maraba.
Acha tuombe. Yesu wetu uliye mwaminifu, tunakushukuru kwa asubuhi njema, sabato njema ambao umetutunukia. Tunakuja kwako tukiwa dhaifu mno. Tunahitaji nguvu zako uweze kuongea pamoja nasi kuhusu sabato takatifu katika siku ya leo. Ndiposa tukuwe hata na faraja tunapojifunia katika siku ya leo. Tufurahie na tuliinue jina lako, kwa maana umekuwa mwema kwetu. Kuwa nasi, jidhihirishe kupitia kwa walimu hawa wanapotufundisha, na zaidi ya vyote tuweze kukutambua. Tunajinyenyekeza kwako, tumengoja kusikia kwako, na nikupitia katika jina la Yesu naomba na kuamini.